saw a few sluggish figures out of China, especially on the manufacturing side, which is sort of a leading indicator of the Chinese economy. Do you think certain targets may possibly not be achieved?
You see, elasticity factor that Mr. Lee just mentioned, the government is getting away from the targets. And even by setting 7.5 and 3.5, what it's signaling is another message. This is reform restart. Zhu Rongji in 1998 said 8% growth, no more than 3% inflation. And following him under the administration of Wen Jiabao was all about growth, high growth, because the idea is only growth is going to keep political stability. But the bottom line is growth is not keeping stability. If you have 8, 9, 10% growth, but you're ruining your environment, your agricultural base, your water systems, you're creating problems with health care, with people's livelihoods, and ultimately the cost of that has to be carried by the government and back to the taxpayer and the people later, and that's what's causing a lot of social outrage. So this is a much more flexible approach that the government's leading into.
Okay, so we've got about 1 minute left on this topic, and I want to get both your opinions on this. How do you think the reforms this year might impact growth? Because there's essentially two camps, right? One that says reforms may speed up growth because we have a lot of deregulation, and the other is saying that because we have more sustainable growth, growth could slow. Mr. Lee, let's start.
I think it is going to create more opportunities rather than be concerned about the slow growth.
Okay, so you think growth is going to pick up due to these reforms. And Laurence, your opinion?
Investments in new areas, because green growth is creating new opportunities for renewable energy, energy efficiency. All kinds of industries need to be supported with this. It's a new opportunity, not just to employ blue collar, but also college graduates, PhDs. There's a lot of them coming out of the universities now. They all need jobs. This is the way they're going to get them.